What's good, YouTube? You would not think that you would be looking at the second place deck profile from the Fort Worth Regionals looking at this deck, would you? But this Denglong Turbo, in the hands of Bryson Jones, managed to go the distance, and Denglong is one of the most powerful cards. So this deck plays Zoo, it plays dinosaurs, but the main point of these dinosaurs are actually to make Denglong. So what you're doing is you're making Overraptor, you search a miscellaneous source, you just pitch miscellaneous source from your hand, banish them from the graveyard, summon your Jirac Aeolo, and you make Denglong. So it's basically a much smoother transition than the old DDD engine that people were using to make it. So let's get into the deck and his tournament report. One Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, one Dogoron, triple Miscellaneous Source, triple Soul-Eating Overraptor, double Jirac Aeolo. We've got 2 copies of Suwani, we've got 2 copies of Bion, and 2 copies of Chiwin, along with 2 main decked Retaliating Seas, and a Maxi. 2 DD Crows, so maxing out on these hand traps basically, just missing the Ghost Ogres. 3 copies of Terratop, 1 copy of Takum Tomborg, and we're running Speedroid Red Eye Dice as well, which also helps him make Denglong. 1 copy of Zoodiac Whiptail, 2 Zoodiac Rapiers, 3 copies of Zoodiac Barrage, 3 Fossil Digs, 3 Instant Fusions, double Lullaby of Obedience because most people are playing Terratop 2, 2 copies of Forbidden Chalice, 3 copies of Twin Twisters to make sure he's going off, 1 copy of Yangzing Path, 1 copy of Regeki, 1 copy of Soul Charge, 1 Book of Moon, and a Dark Hole. And to note, these Twin Twisters can force, like, dimensional barriers, and when they call XCs, he can Synchro, or if they call Synchro, he can go into the Zoo engine. 2 copies of 9 Pillars of Yangzing, 3 copies of Solemn Strike, and that ever-important Imperial Order, rounding out 56 cards. 1 Ultimaya Zolkin, 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, Baxia, Yazi, TG Hyper Librarian, Chambara, double Denglong, 1 copy of Herald of the Arclight, Trident, Broadbull, 1 copy of Breaksword, Totem Bird, Invoker, and Norden. In the side deck, we've got a small Kaiju engine going here with the main deck Dogoron already searchable for him. We have Kumungus and Gameciel along with 2 copies of Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. We've got 2 Artifact Lancia, 2 Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, probably for Zoo, 2 Flying Seas, the 3rd DD Crow, 2 copies of Anti-Spell Fragrance, and 2 Quaking Mirror Force. He says, I built the deck in about 5 minutes before the tournament, and had actually got moving because I wasn't going to play. But though some of my friends were like, why not? So I wrote the deck list in line and play tested some hands and thought I was gonna get worked. The side deck was smacked together with a sloppy main deck, but my deck had one idea behind that, and that was to make Denglong, as he's such a great card, gaining value on entry and leaving the field. My matchups were round 1 Cyber Dragons 2-0, round 2 BA Zombies, very interesting list 2-1, round 3 Metal Foe Zoo 2-1, round 4 Paleo Frogs 2-0, round 5 Minerva Zombies 2-1, round 6 Infernoid 2-0, round 7 I don't remember, round 8 Infernoid Grass 2-0, and round 9 finally losing to Paleo Zoo 1-2, bricked on game 3. Overall, the deck did well for a mess I thought threw together. I think the deck has a lot of potential as a sleeper deck for its great turn zeros, opening the Dinosaur Engine / Speedroid with an Instant Fusion and making Hyper Librarian, draw, and a search for a counter trap, or Retaliating Sea with a Dino hand trap, making Denglong a counter trap, and a searched Maxi and Chiwin Engrave from Denglong's effect. But shoutouts to my bros, Christian Solander, I love Chris Solo, McNair M7, and helping me so much, and the rest of the squad for being right behind me. And shout out to our shops, Quantum Leap, Underground Games, and Card House for all their help as a community. So this is Bryson Jones again, 56 card, thrown together 5 minutes before regional, 2nd place, Denglong Turbo, that he managed to take and just do so well at the Fort Worth Regionals. This was a 500-person event to stress. So 64 invites, that's a lot of Nats points. But definitely really cool to see such an innovative deck, and we've known Denglong Turbo was coming with these two. I've been talking with Hunter Lloyd a ton about it. He's a huge fan, so it's really just cool to see the one-card Denglong improve over time and give more resources towards a boss monster in the deck for later as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it.